So just a little bit of fun there. I don't know if you know, guys, but when you're using the active track on your car, if you go into manual where the drone does the 360 around, doesn't do it around the car. I didn't realise that. I thought that when you put up the drone, I'm going to show you what I'm on about. So if I draw a box around the car, and if I go into active track, okay. Why has that gone small for some reason? Unable to switch subjects. Okay, well that's about. Right, let's just see what that's about. Let's bring that drone down a little bit. Right, it's got the picture of the car, which is good. Right, now if I go into auto, okay, doing it this time. Only person subject to, let's do it again, I've lost that. Auto, go, subject to auto mode. So, interesting, I thought I could, I'm sure on the last couple previous updates that we had, you could do that. So they stopped doing that, haven't they? Because I thought the drone could still do the 360 around the car, but it can't. Let's do it again. So in manuals, no problem. Parallel. Let's see if we can do it in parallel. Okay. Right. Let's bring that drone down a bit. Now officially, that should just stick on. Right. Minimal flight altitude. I'll say it won't go any further than that. So we're just having a bit of an experiment. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to drive around a bit. I'll catch you in a mo. So I've just done my little test on active track with the car. What I'm going to do now is bring the drone down. But what I will do, guys, you've got to change the home point. For some reason, if my I lost signal or something, it's going to go back to where we first was, which we don't want. Okay, so it's done. I come out of that. Okay, I'll say okay. Right, now I pressed
home point updated.
You always got to wait for that signal when it says home point updated, because if you don't do that, it's got a good chance
return to home.
It's going to go right over there, which I don't want it to do.
Landing.
Okay, so it's landing pretty close. There's a bit of a drop there. We're just not going to land on that bit. So I'm just going to see where. Interesting. Drone's coming down now. I can't see my little Mickey Mouse thing. Oh, I can see it now. Looks like I'm going to land pretty close. I'll just bring that around. Okay, so there you are. There I am, giving it a thumbs up because it's arrived back safely. So my question on this one is, have they changed the active track on the 360? Because I'm sure when you put it into auto, it used to go around the car. Well, it's not doing that now. It's just following the car. Or it's going parallel, which I put it on in the end. So something else. Now, either I mean, it could be another safety factor, because I've seen a couple of videos of people just buying their drone. I'm on about the Mini 4 Pro, even though I'm flying my Air 3 today. But I have seen a few people flying their brand new drone. They've got the care policy thing with DJI, and it's been crashing. So maybe that's another reason they've sneaked in and changed the Active Track 360. I don't know. Interesting. I'm sure that when you had the car, you could put it in auto and it would fly around the car like you can if I'm walking it. Well, if I'm walking, it does that, but if I'm in the car, it don't do it anymore. Is it just me, or have they changed something else again on the RC2? They do seem to be having a few problems with this thing, and I'm still waiting for the update, the new update for the app. That still hasn't happened for some reason. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's the main thing. I'll catch you in another video very soon.